Hello, welcome to this tutorial on Premiere Pro. In this I'm going to teach you some basic editing on Premiere Pro and how to create a fun transition. After you open Premiere Pro on your computer, click on the new project section, which will eventually lead you to this window. Here enter the name of your project and you can leave the other settings as they are. We really don't need to change anything here. And then click on OK. This will open your main editing window. So when you open it, this panel right here towards the left is your source panel. Here below is your project panel and media browser. This is the timeline, and here you can view the footage while editing it. This is an effects control where you can add or reduce effects. You can even close this menu, but I prefer having it. Now I'm just going to minimize the screen and import my media into the software by just dragging it in the project panel. Now I can just click on the folder to open and view all my media in it. I have some music and a couple of video clips here. Now to add the video clips for editing, I just have to click the video clip I want and drag it to my timeline. As you can see here, the video has appeared on my timeline as well as in the program. Now this video was imported without any audio, so I click on this A1 button and then import a video, which will give me the audio of the video as well, as you can see in the timeline below. For now I'm just going to delete the clip and work on this one clip. I can even zoom in, zoom out the view if I want to work on detailing or anything else, or color correction. This is really helpful. But yeah, I'm just going to keep the setting to about 25 or 50% because it gives me a view of the entire picture. Now I want to shorten this clip. For that I can either press V on my keyboard and just drag either one ends of the video to shorten it. When I click on my footage and then press on effects control, as you can see, it shows up this menu where I can scale in or scale out, basically zoom in or zoom out my footage, or I can move my footage around. Like if the axis is not right or anything, I can make the changes right here. The other sections I will show you during the transition, as we will be using that. Now I'm just gonna shorten this footage. I'll also show you another way to shorten it, which is basically by pressing C on your keyboard or from the toolbar here, pressing the cut option and just going and clicking where you want to cut the video. This will help cut the video, after which you can easily press V, select the clip and delete what you don't need. So here our clip is almost ready. Now let's add another video to the timeline. As you can see, this is a simple clip of someone just walking by. I'm just moving on it frame by frame using the arrow keys. I'm just going to select it and scale it a little bit because I want to use this clip for my transition. I'm going to pull it down so that it covers the entire frame vertically. I'm just going to move this clip one layer above in the timeline. You will see why this was necessary when we start creating the transition. Now, like I said earlier, we will go and explore the opacity section. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit more before anything else first. Yeah, this looks good. So let's just head to the opacity section. So we will select the pen tool in opacity and then go and draw a mask around the area I want to be removed from my frame. As you can see here, I've just drawn a small box, and then I'm going to go frame by frame and adjust my mask so that it moves along with my leg, and I would be able to see the footage behind it. Basically the layer we moved up, I will add a layer under that so that we can see the video behind. So let's just quickly go and make the changes like that. So as you can see, we are done creating our mask. Now all we have to do is add a footage in the layer below. As you can see, our footage looks pretty good along with the mask. So let me just drag the footage and drop it here. I don't need the audio, so I'm going to switch out the audio part, and here we drag it again. And yeah, this is basically our footage right here. I'm going to shorten the footage because I don't need such a long footage. Like I showed earlier, I can simply just drag it from the ends or press C on my keyboard and cut the footage and delete the section I don't want. I'm going to add some audio here. So I'm just going to drag the music from the folder into the timeline, as you can see. And now, like we were doing for the footages, just adjust the audio from where I wanted to start and end and cut it with the cut tool I showed earlier. We are going to go ahead and render it by clicking on the export icon on the top right corner of the screen and click on export. As you can see, our video has started to export, and let's just have a look at what we have.